I suck at the wave. No, really, I almost took 20,000 attempts to clear 9 circles. So, you may be asking, what happens when a wave-impaired individual like me comes in contact with a wave-carried level? Well, of course you get pure pain, with a side of devastating chokes. Now, when attempting this level, you gotta keep in mind, Bajork instantly shoves a mini wave challenge right in your face before you could even begin to play the level. To help me show you the gravity of this, the hardest Rob Top demon, Deadlocked, has the same wave span, except the wave span is only 4 seconds long. Meanwhile, the wave in Bajork is 13 seconds long, with some super tight spam sections. Now, if you think the level is over, you'd be heavily mistaken, because the next part has 3 times speed ship straight fly, looking eerily similar to another level I beat. Oh my god, I beat it! And if that part doesn't kill you, then the tight UFO section will. And in fact, I died with this very same mechanic in IS. But then the level becomes super chill and easy. Right up until 70%, where the level randomly decided it wants to be a hard demon. I mean really, like look at a side-by-side comparison between Bajork and another hard demon called Thermodynamics. But let's say you somehow pass all that rigorous gameplay. Well, you still have the impossible stress test right ahead of you, which I'm notoriously abysmal at. But there's no need to think about that, because you'll never get there. Let me explain. Whenever you die, you are forced into a mini wave challenge level. And if you know anything about challenge levels, they take thousands of attempts just to be a mere 10 seconds of gameplay. And if you ever pass the wave challenge, you'll just die to the random ship hard demon gameplay. And somehow, if all the stars in the sky perfectly align, and I pass both parts, I'll for sure choke to the stress test, which I have done time and time again. So, after discussing this awful reality for my first practice mode run, I began to attempt to learn the level through the use of runs. For my first run, I wanted to do 67 to 100, which may seem pretty ambitious at first, and I thought the same, up until I fluked it with only 5 minutes of touching the level. So, maybe this level isn't as hard as I made it out to be. Right? Now it was time to do a more difficult run, being 30 to 100. Yeah, you probably guessed that never ended up happening. And you think I would have learned from virtualization. So, after struggling to make any sort of progress on 30 to 100 for over a half an hour, I decided to try something easier. I wanted to do 50 to 100, which couldn't be that hard, considering I got 67 to 100 in just under 5 minutes of ever laying eyes on the level. But shockingly, I didn't even come close to 50 to 100. Instead, I dropped the 50 to 100 run to instead try to beat it. Yeah, I'm definitely insane. But nonetheless, I made progress. Granted, it was at a snail's pace. But then, the worst possible thing happened to me. I fluked from a mere 11% all the way to 84%. I just passed every single hard part, but at the last moment, I failed to the stress test. I beat the wave challenge, passed a UFO, and even cleared the impossible ship corridor. This was the worst thing that could have happened to me, considering this percentage would be my last new best up until I beat it, along with the fact that I wasn't even at half of what my full playtime on this level will soon end up being. This is where I realized why they call this level a demon. Last video, I narrowly avoided this miserable fate, but at last, I wouldn't get so lucky this time. But if you remember any of my past videos, you would know I don't stand down to any challenge, no matter the difficulty. At this point, it didn't matter how awful I felt after the choke, because my fate has already been sealed with me clearing this level no matter how long it takes me.
I jump there? How did I... Stop! I was holding there.
But after all this pain and suffering, that one lucky attempt finally came upon me, and I would waste no time using it to its full potential. Let's go! That's my journey in the level. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, as it's the best way to tell me that you are enjoying the videos. And it also motivates me to dedicate more time to creating videos. But this is me, Dungeon GD, signing out. See ya!